Hey, good morning, fellas. It is the 31st, last day of July. Show you we got a little bit of wind, but it's nice though. It's still nice. Finished my steps. I am currently at 14,400 for starting yesterday. Again, I started over yesterday, and this morning finished my push-ups. I do leg lifts and crunches and different stuff like that, and I'll do my farmer's carry. But I went and helped out at practice today, and afterwards, I don't know what time it is here, but here, let me switch you around and show you what we're. It's not. I know it may sound like it's really windy, but it just feels nice. It's like a nice warm breeze. I think. Thank God for the guys that told me about the shock packs. I think I finally figured the pool out. I remember earlier when it was green and black and fuzzy, and anyways, how do I put this? There is Mora, Bella. A lot of the guys, and for the first time in quite a while, I had a few guys hanging around that were quite a bit older, mid-20s, maybe very early 30s. And it seems like a lot of men are getting a little bit. Jeez, look at. I can see you. Hey, I can see you. I can see you. Anyways, there were a lot of guys that are concerned about not having a job. I can't remember if it's UPS or FedEx in the Amazon warehouses and stuff like that, but they've had a chance to. Come on now. They seem concerned that they may be out of a job soon. And I think some of it has to do with the fact, I can't remember, I think it might be UPS. Those guys were trying to unionize, and the company, rather than have people around, are speed loading or speed running, adding robots. And they showed on a couple videos on their phones to me where they had, my wife's in here. Oh, geez. They were showing that they have, how do you say that? They have these little flat things that pick up the pallets, and where it takes a guy with a forklift like maybe maximum 30 minutes to load a trailer, it takes one of those things like 3 minutes. And then they're getting driverless. Look, how is this possible? What? Anyways, and I can help them with some things, but there's a lot of things I can't help them with, and I can only tell you about 2 times when I was younger, and the first one was when the coal miners, when they decided to shut the coal mines down in the Virginias, West Virginia and Virginia. And all of those coal miners, if I'm not mistaken, Hillary Clinton told them a phrase like "learn to code." You know, too bad, so sad, learn to code. And for me, it was 2003 when I was working at a transmission plant right outside of Detroit. Sterling Heights is what it was. I believe it was in Sterling Heights area, and it was at 18 and a half mile. It was a transmission plant. And we just came in one day and we were all fired. But prior to that, during the prior week, that's when a large automotive parts company called Delphi just picked up and left, went and moved to Mexico. So We all lost our jobs. I mean, it was horrible. That's the time in my life I was homeless with a wife and 2 kids. So the thing, the difference with artificial intelligence and robots and the ability that artificial intelligence has is the effect, the rippling effect it has on people is far faster than the young men and women that are out there working now can react to in time. I mean, you can't just. It takes time, energy, and effort for somebody to learn a new skill. And you have to, and it's just. Here's what they told me. They said they feel disposable. And I didn't, honestly, I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell them. And I think, frankly, if I think some of the advice I would give them is no longer applicable. But if you have, I don't know what to tell you. If you have any ideas, or would you consider putting a comment in there with something that they can do to help themselves out? Now, I talked about some of the rougher. Wherever I go. Anyway, all right. So, if you got any ideas that can help me out, so I can talk to them, and they're the way I got out of the rat race, I don't think is available now to a lot of people. And I hope it's not all bad news. I mean, they're going to do it to the, they're going to start doing it to nurses and doctors and stuff like that. I mean, if you can list your skills and they can search your face and take your temperature or take your blood and do your instantaneous diagnostics on you, there's no need for 70-80% of the medical field. And they already have robots doing knee surgery. I was shocked. And they get it right. Anyways, I just think that we may be headed for quite a bit of an uncertainty. And I keep harping on Gemini AI and Grok AI to come up with UBI. Or somebody has to lead and get out there and give. And here's, for me, a universal basic income is the only thing I can think of to help good, hard-working families or good people that are trying to get by. They need a hand. They need a bridge between the two gaps, where we are now, where we're going to be shortly in like 3 to 5 years, and where those people are going to end up, and from 5 to 10 years. I don't want to see people lose their houses and cars and not have any purpose or meaning left. I mean, that's a recipe for chaos. So I harp and harp and harp and harp about universal basic income, and the arguments I get back, well, what if somebody's going to take advantage of you? They've been taking advantage of Section 8 housing. People have been on there for, families have been on there for generations. Food stamps, EBT, electronic benefit transaction, all that stuff they're taking advantage of. My thing is, sometimes you have to put up with a little bit of that for the greater good of those that aren't going to do dirty. So, I don't know. And you know what was funny? Sometimes I get so busy in my little life, I forget how different life is for people that aren't retired. Anyways. And I'm set. I'm financially set, and that I just. Anyways, if you can help, I'd appreciate it. I got to a point to where I said, you know what, I don't have an answer to your questions. I don't know what to tell you. Usually, you would say, hey, look, you can go into the military. Hey, look, you can go into trucking. From what I can see, trucking's gonna have. I mean, geez. I mean, the warehouse they showed, I'm not sure if it was an Amazon warehouse, but I'm pretty sure it was in China. The whole thing was automated. I mean, it was crazy. So, anyways, love you guys. Not all gloom and doom here. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, take care of yourselves. Like a fort in a G string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye bye.